Got him.
KHOU 11 News at noon starts now.
Breaking at noon, a wild chase with gunfire and a massive wreck as a Jeep slams head-on into a delivery truck. And a Texas company is putting blueprints for 3D printable guns online, and now President Trump is weighing in. And a shark napping with a happy ending. How this rare shark returned home safe and sound. But first, we've got a live look at the Woodlands where wind-driven rain coming on down. Man, look at that lens. This is welcome news. We haven't had any real rain in about 3 weeks now. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm Sharon Midden-Chow. Let's get straight over to meteorologist Brooks Garner. You're tracking the radar.
Good afternoon, Sharon, man. And I'm also smiling because you're absolutely right. So many of us need a lot of rain for our backyards and our gardens, and we're certainly getting it now. A complex of thunderstorms moving out of North Texas heading into our region. We are facing rain in Houston in the next hour. Look at all this lightning moving out of the Woodlands right south of Roman Forest heading for Bush IAH Airport. You can bet that they're going to have flight delays and ground stops with all that lightning. In fact, in just the last 10 minutes, over 330 lightning strikes happening in this area between Spring and River Terrace, Roman Forest, and the Humble area. This is heading south at about 10 miles per hour, and that is going to place it in this purple zone in the next hour to 2 hours. So about 1 o'clock for downtown Houston, about 2 o'clock for it to reach Space Center Houston. Coming up, we're going to track more rain just like this developing on the south coast where they've had water spouts off of Galveston. Also some heavy downpour, Sherman, right in the heart of Old Pearland.
All right, we'll check with you in a couple of minutes. Thank you, Brooks. Hey, breaking at noon now, a chase ending in a major crash in northeast Harris County. Precinct 3 deputy constables exchanged gunfire with the chase suspect who then crashed head-on into a Lay's delivery truck. This is on Uvalde at Freeport. Wow, investigators have not said if anyone was hurt in the gunfire or how the suspect is doing. Not quite clear if anyone was behind the wheel of that delivery truck. Also breaking at noon, Rosenberg crews are searching for a man in the Brazos River. Witnesses reported seeing him yelling for help. Search crews have been in boats on the water and in helicopters overhead, but at last check, that man has not been found. Right now, Harris County investigators are searching for a missing woman. She hasn't been seen since Friday, and deputies now fear foul play. As our Michelle Choi reports, they are now investigating it as a homicide.
5 days have gone by since Rebecca's disappearance. Homicide investigators are now looking into this, and they're hoping someone out there has seen or knows something. Upon hearing the sad news, folks living here at Trails at Dominion Park say their hearts
it's hurting, real hurting.
Worried about their missing neighbor, Rebecca Heinrich. According to investigators, the 58-year-old hasn't been seen or heard from since Friday. Concerned she never showed up for work, her co-workers came out to her apartment on Monday to check on her. Inside the apartment, investigators say they found signs of foul play, including blood, but no Rebecca.
She was nice, like she quiet, go to work, high and by, smoking cigarettes, same routine.
Neighbors now scared about their own safety.
So we know that the dude is still out.
If you have any information on this case, you're asked to call the Harris County Sheriff's Office. Standing for Houston, Michelle Choi, KHOU 11 News.
Police are looking for the person who shot and killed a man at a West Houston apartment complex overnight. It happened late last night at Corporate Drive and Caraway. This is near Beltway 8. Police trying to figure out if an earlier robbery is connected. A federal judge is ordering all minors to be moved from an immigration detention facility in Manville. This comes after allegations of abuse and over-medication of the children. The facility is south of Houston off of 288. The judge says that the conditions at the Shiloh Residential Treatment Center violate a court ruling on appropriate care for minors traveling alone or those separated from their families when entering illegally into the U.S. Shiloh responded on its website that the allegations are false. A Texas congressman working on a bill to regulate 3D printed guns nationally, Lloyd Doggett from Austin, is working on a bill that would require printed guns be marked and require background checks to purchase the equipment to print them. But the bill certainly won't be ready by tomorrow, which is when people will be able to legally download 3D gun blueprints online from a Texas company. Defense Distributed is headquartered in Austin and releasing those blueprints free of charge. The nonprofit settled a lawsuit to be able to give away the designs, but states are suing to block that. And President Trump is also questioning the 3D move. Angelica Alvarez has more.
3D printed guns are real weapons, and the blueprints to make them will be available to download free of charge in just hours.
Is it the end of gun control? I think it is in an essential sense.
But some, including President Trump, appear to be having second thoughts about the issue. The president tweeted, "I'm looking into 3D plastic guns being sold to the public. Already spoke to the NRA. Doesn't seem to make much sense."
It's another example, so many, of the president showing up on the scene a day late and a dollar short to address a problem his own administration has created.
8 states and the District of Columbia are suing the Trump administration to stop the distribution of the blueprints. In April, the federal government settled a lawsuit with Defense Distributed, allowing the company to publish digital schematics for 3D printed guns. In a statement to CBS, the U.S. State Department says the decision to settle the case was made in the interest of the security and foreign policy of the United States.
When it comes to something as basic as public safety, our State Department saying, hey, this is a giveaway for terrorists.
The so-called ghost guns don't have serial numbers and are therefore untraceable. Users who make them or buy them wouldn't be subject to background checks. Angelica Alvarez for CBS News, the White House.
North Korea is reportedly building new ballistic missiles despite its pledge to the Trump administration to denuclearize the region. The Washington Post reporting U.S. spy satellites spotted renewed activity at a factory outside of Pyongyang. It had produced the country's first long-range ballistic missiles capable of reaching the U.S. Just today, leaders from the North and South met to discuss denuclearization. And President Trump is lashing out at the Koch brothers, tweeting that the billionaire industrialists are, quote, a total joke in real Republican circles, and that he is a puppet for no one. Just yesterday, the political advocacy network created by the billionaire brothers announced it would not back the GOP Senate candidate in North Dakota. Charles and David Koch are also against the president's spending plans and trade policies. Right now, 17 wildfires in California are threatening some 10,000 homes. 8 people have died so far. The Carr Fire in Northern California has already burned more than 800 homes. Some 12,000 firefighters are in the thick of it all. Officials say the fire in Redding, which is the largest, is now 23% contained. Here at home, KHOU has a new way for students to report bullying. Starting tomorrow, they'll be able to do it from their phones. Students will be able to use the Katie on the Go app to report bullying anonymously. Parents can also use the app to view grades, assignments, attendance, and their child's lunch balance. Fort Bend ISD parents won't need to check the mail for report cards starting this school year. The district will no longer mail out progress reports and report cards. Instead, parents will be able to access everything online. They will be notified via email when those report cards and updates are ready. While the State Fair of Texas is weeks away, foodies are ready now. Out of 49 entries, the judges selected 31 top picks to make the semifinals for the 14th annual Big Texas Choice Awards. All right, here are some of the dishes making the cut: corn dog ale, deep fried ranch, cotton candy taco, bacon brittle, and Orange Julia's Beermosa. I don't know what any of those are. We've got the full list posted at KHOU.com. Still ahead, MASH star Alan Alda making a big personal announcement. Straight ahead, why he is now sharing his battle with Parkinson's disease. And the president's former campaign chairman heading to trial, what his lawyer says will not be happening in court. And the reason your next Coke could cost you a little bit more.
For months, she's been living like this, a Harvey victim, forgotten.
You can't go down that road, you know. You have to keep going.
We shared her story. Your generosity poured in.
We're going to help you with your walls, with your ceilings, with your insulation.
At KHOU, we've made it our mission to help Harvey victims who feel forgotten. If you or someone you know can help our neighbors get back on their feet, email us at forgotten@khou.com. KHOU stands for Houston.
Why waste your time driving around looking for the lowest price when you'll get our lowest price the first time at West Point GMC Buick? Like new 2018 GMC Sierras, $12,500 off. We'll do everything in our power to get you rolling in an hour. West Point GMC Buick on the Katy Freeway.
Here's the deal. Church's new all-white meat chicken megabites, hand-breaded and fried to a golden crisp. Get 5 chunky megabites and fries for only $3. Or get more with 8 megabites plus 2 sides and a biscuit for only $5. With a product like that and prices like these, the only question is, would you like original or smoky barbecue? Bite them while you can, starting at $3. Here's the deal, only at Church's.
Come to Abilities Expo, the go-to resource for the disability community, August 3rd through 5th at the NRG Center. Admission is free and
see many products, new things that come out. Definitely exciting.
I've been coming since I was tiny.
You'll find the latest technologies, learn from informative workshops, and enjoy fun activities.
You get to paint your face.
There's just so much to do here.
Abilities Expo, August 3rd through 5th at the NRG Center. Visit abilitiesexpo.com.
Don't look good.
Yeah, it looks like it's both. Just what I don't need.
This is what you do need. Complete the application within minutes, and if approved, you may get the money you need as soon as tomorrow. Money's on the way with CashNet USA.
Why waste your time driving around looking for the lowest price when you'll get our lowest price the first time at West Point GMC Buick? Like a new 2018 GMC Terrain, $9,000 off or 0%. We'll do everything in our power to get you rolling in an hour. West Point GMC Buick on the Katy Freeway.
Actor Alan Alda is revealing that he has Parkinson's disease. Alda is best known for his portrayal of Army Captain Hawkeye Pierce in MASH. He told CBS this morning he was diagnosed with the disease 3.5 years ago.
I'm taking boxing lessons.
3 days a week, I read.
3 times a week. Yeah. I do singles tennis a couple of times a week. I march to Sousa music. Right. Because marching to march music is good for Parkinson's.
Physical activity is so important in therapy for that disease. Alda also co-hosts the podcast Clear and Vivid. Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy retiring today. The 81-year-old judge was a critical swing vote for nearly 3 decades. The president has nominated conservative judge Brett Kavanaugh to replace him. Vice President Pence saying the goal is to get Kavanaugh sworn in before the court's new term begins. That's the first Monday in October. Jury selection is underway for the trial of the president's former campaign manager. Paul Manafort faces 18 counts of bank and tax fraud. Today, Manafort's attorney told reporters there is, quote, no chance his client will cooperate or reach a plea deal. This is the first trial to come out of special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation, which the president calls a witch hunt. A shark napping story as big as Texas. Coming up, how the crooks got the rare animal out of the aquarium and then got themselves caught. Plus, meet a zonkey, a cross between a donkey and a zebra, and what makes this North Texas animal so very rare.
All right, weather-wise, tracking a big thunderstorm, lots of cloud-to-ground lightning. This right now, right over Bush Airport, causing delays. It's heading south toward downtown. As you're heading out to lunch today, get ready for some torrential downpours and even some street flooding. My forecast is after this break.
Each year, nearly 500,000 people sustain a traumatic brain injury from a car or motorcycle wreck. Just last week, it happened to you. Get the help you need right now. Call Terry Bryant, 713-973-8888.
Homeowners, are you tired of low water pressure, being scalded in the shower when someone flushes, or had expensive leaks in your pipes? I'm Jeff Butler, owner of Repipe Specialists. We eliminate all these problems by repiping your home with new PEX pipes. We repipe most homes in just 1 or 2 days, plus we'll patch your walls and give you a lifetime guarantee. We've completed over 30,000 repipes and can help you too. Call us today for a free estimate to get great water pressure and no more leaks.
I went to see Dr. Kaplan and I feel great.
I'm Dr. Michael Kaplan and I see patients every day who are tired of feeling bad
and need answers now about chronic sinus congestion, sinus pressure, and headaches. My practice has pioneered the balloon sinuplasty procedure, and my advanced treatment is done in the office and now only takes 20 minutes, with lasting success rates over 90%.
When I saw Dr. Kaplan, within a week, I felt great.
Each year, nearly 500,000 people sustain a traumatic brain injury from a car or motorcycle wreck. Just last week, it happened to you. Get the help you need right now. Call Terry Bryant, 713-973-8888.
Brought to you by Metro. Drive less, do more.
Are you one of the millions of Americans suffering from chronic knee pain? Have you been told knee replacement surgery is your only option? Then call now to see if you qualify for a breakthrough, all-natural treatment for knee pain relief. By using an FDA-approved product that replenishes the lubricant in your joints, a cushioning layer is created, allowing you to move smoothly and pain-free. This treatment is covered by most insurance, including Medicare. Call now and get your mobility back.
A San Antonio shark stolen from its aquarium safely back home this afternoon. One person now arrested and charges are pending against 2 others. Laura Podesta shows us the caper involving a baby stroller.
Caught on camera, watch as a man reaches into a shark tank at the San Antonio Aquarium, pulling a 16-inch gray horn shark out with his bare hands and walking past surveillance cameras. Another man follows behind carrying what looks like a bag. Moments later, the 2 return and with the help of a woman, conceal the shark in a stroller and roll it away.
Once they took it out, they put it in some kind of blanket, went into the, like a secure area of the building, and the blanket was wet. You could still see the water running off of it.
Quick-thinking employees noticed a trail of water and followed the suspects to the parking lot, reporting their truck to police. Authorities were able to track the shark down after seeing a photo of a horn shark on a San Antonio Facebook page, asking $300 for it. CBS affiliate Ken's TV says 2 people confessed to stealing the shark. It's estimated to be worth up to $2,000. She's likely to make a full recovery. Laura Podesta, CBS News, New York.
There you go. Always be careful what you post on Facebook, especially if it's related to a crime. Today is National Mutt Day. Check out this sweet picture we got from Lauren of her baby and fur baby. Want to see more? Send us photos of your mutt to photos@khou.com, or you can post them to our Facebook page. We'll share them if we can. You've got dogs at the house. Did you post your pictures?
They're not mutts, sure, man.
I almost said it and I didn't. It is National Mutt Day.
All dogs are mutts. They're all a mix of some kind of breed to make some other breed. Anyway, well, this is the big story right now. We got some rain moving in. Check this out. This is a live view I-45 north in Airtex, and it is really coming down. Traffic is slowing down significantly. And I also want to show you this tower cam going over to the weather graphics.
Wow.
Look at that. That is a black sky. We've been tracking big lightning bolts against the skyline as these storms move south out of the woodlands at about 20 to 25 miles an hour. You could expect gusty winds of over 40